Hey guys, if you want to hear Orlin's side of the story, not just mine, and you want to know what happened from his end, please click the link at the top of the description box and it's going to take you on over to his official statement. That video is uploaded to his personal channel. Nobody got to hear his side of the story, so it's only fair that you know what I did to him to help escalate this. Thanks.
Mr. Noodle, if you don't lower your voice right now, you're gonna go into timeout. You hear me? I spy with my little eye. Miss Kitty Mush Mush, slut in the hut. She's letting it all hang out today. Ooh, Miss Kitty.
Why are you looking at me like that? Because you can't see? What? Are my eyes cross-eyed or should like, we were so close to me, I see dumb.
Follow my Instagram at Nikocado, Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back.
Did you miss me?
Yes.
You did?
I miss Nice Nick.
Okay, there we go. That's the key to us getting through this. I have to be nice.
What is it that our friend said yesterday on the phone?
You laugh about everything?
No, about the nice thing.
What nice thing?
Our friend that doesn't do nice.
Oh, yes, my friend. She says, I don't know how to say. I'm not very good at putting things nicely.
She really isn't.
No. No, she's a really good friend of mine, and I kind of inherited that.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
We're back home.
Shoo-be-doo.
We're home. Hello.
We're back home. La. Okay, you guys. I'm back home. This is our reunion.
Yes.
But I've been here for like a week and a half. I haven't said anything. I started to leak it a few days ago on.
Did you?
Yeah, I said it in my comment section because people are getting mad with the pre-recorded stuff, and I'm like, you guys know my explanation. I've explained it 1,000 times on Instagram. I am so sorry. It wasn't my fault. I'm not allowed to say in word for word in this video. I can't say it on YouTube. So something happened to my channel, hint hint, where I got a punishment, hint hint, and something happened where I wasn't allowed to post daily, and it was a 6-month term. I mean, I talked about it in the past sublingually, but a lot of people didn't pick up into it, and whatever. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. But 6 months was a long time not to be able to post every day. But I still filmed every day, and I did stuff with my parents and my family, and I ate like a pig everywhere, and. So I'm just so backed up, but finally by the time this video comes out, I think I have like 3 more backed up videos and then we're done. We are done with the backed up videos and I'm so sorry. So I've been here for a while and you guys, I haven't announced it officially anywhere. I haven't like made any videos yet because again, I want to get the backed up stuff out of the way, okay? You're gonna hate me even more if I post stuff from 3 years ago and 5 years from now, okay? But also we've had to go through stuff off camera. We have been through, I don't want to cry in this video. I really don't want to cry. We have been through hell and back. Like, seriously, what we have gone through, you have no idea, okay? We have...
Okay.
We have gone through so much, okay? Most couples would not have made it this far. With the whole visa thing, I had to leave him every 2 months for years. It's just... Do you know what it's like to be deported? Do you know how awful that was? None of you guys know. None of you know. And, it was hard. It was really hard. It strained our relationship. Orlin's been through a lot of stuff with his illness, and he's disclosed it a few times on his Instagram or whatever. He wasn't in the best mindset. I wasn't in the best mindset because I was deported and it was just awful. It was so awful.
It's okay.
And I love you and we're getting through this, okay? This is gonna make us stronger. I'm gonna go into more detail in tomorrow's video because I filmed it yesterday. And I'm trying my best to explain everything in this video. People like around the corner knowing that they were making the transaction. He could have gotten kidnapped. It was very scary. I was going crazy too. That explains a lot to you guys, right? Like why I'm gonna have to be separate from him. For God, no, we don't even know. Today, I just wanted to celebrate and I knew I would cry. I didn't want to cry, but whatever. I'm a crybaby. My whole channel is crybaby, so whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, well, let's feast.
Time for dinner. On that note.
Yeah.
Yeah. Life sucks.
I'm also, the reason I'm upset is because I'm nervous how people are gonna like start thinking of me, thinking of you, thinking of everything we've gone through, treating me. It's hard. I guarantee most people watching this video can't name a friend or a family member who's gone through what we've gone through. You don't know what that's like. And it's been so hard, and I feel like you guys really have to try and put yourself in my perspective and his perspective and just take it for what it's worth. I know this is on YouTube, and it made me so upset when it's like, well, if it's on YouTube, it must be made up. Do you think I would make up being separated for 7 months? Do you think I would make up anything? Do you think I would willingly do that? Like, I know I'm crazy. I know I have emotional problems, but I would never, ever, ever do something like that. And I know that's the first thing that comes to your guys' mind. I remember in Asia when I got really upset, everyone was like, oh, he's copying Trisha because they broke up. It's like, okay, people who actually stage stuff like that, they get back together the next week, which they did, didn't they? I'm not saying they staged it, but I'm just saying it's more likely if you're going to get back together in a week or a month. And every couple has their fights and stuff. Every couple goes through their disagreements. But I'm telling you, no one fakes it for a year or half a year. And that makes me really, really upset because there's been so much pain for both of us.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't even know how to start this video, because I'm afraid of the judgment. And it was hard enough making videos for you guys with all this in the back of my head. Yeah. It was really, really hard. Well, this is rainbow noodles.
Yeah, rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Orlin, tell them what you're eating. He's not gonna eat this with me.
I'm on a diet. Of fruits and vegetables.
Healthy. This is fruits and vegetables too.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Tomato flavor,
Yeah.
orange flavor, grape flavor, blueberry flavor, and grass flavor. This is vegan. Yay!
Yeah, the vegans can watch us
Oh
again.
my gosh, no, it's literally like candied flavored noodles. I've already done, oh, I haven't shown them the recipe. I've done this once before,
Yeah.
a long time ago. And I said if I get a bunch of rainbows, I'll do the recipe, and I never got around to it because I've been gone for half.
Next time.
I'll do that. You guys, I'm not staying here longer. I'm going to explain it all tomorrow. I don't feel like going into it.
Yeah. We might be leaving here soon. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, yes. Probably.
No, we're sure of it.
Yeah. Cucumber.
I love you.
I love you too. You're cute.
You're cute. I know my double chin's grown a lot, you guys. I've been eating my feelings. I went on a diet when I was at my parents', and I lost like 20 pounds.
No.
But I'm starting to gain it back. But don't worry, it's just water weight. I clearly know how to lose weight when I want to. I just don't want to do it right now. This is good. Very salty.
Yeah.
And buttery.
It looks good. It looks like the pride flag.
Oh, don't lie. No. Last time everyone was like, that looks stale. That looks crusty AF.
No, it's not.
Do you forgive me for everything?
Well, do you forgive me for what I've done?
Yeah, of course.
Then I forgive you. You're so cute.
You had more of an excuse. So here's the problem. Well,
I'm not as dramatic as he is.
I overreact.
I tend to keep to myself and just do my own thing. And I tend to just like hide in a little box when I have issues because I'm antisocial.
And I tend to grab the camera and start crying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little effed up in the head too. We're both a little crazy, aren't we?
No, and I feel like it's all my fault. You're never gonna be the same.
Yeah. Well, life sucks. But we're together now. That's all that matters.
I know.
It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay.
The battery's about to die. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't say it's like...
Okay. It's okay.
Battery's back.
Battery's back.
Yeah.
I need a different flavor. This one's good though.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
By the way, you guys, look at this avocado.
Oh, that's huge. I miss those so much.
Yeah. I don't know what variety this is. I think it's a Choquette hybrid. Some type of hybrid with Choquette. It's really big. This weighs 3 pounds.
Can I feel it?
Yeah. It's like a baby. It's like our son.
Are we ever having kids, Orlin?
Yes, an avocado.
Yeah, there's your answer. You guys, I'm such a child.
Yeah.
There's no way we can have children. I kind of want a bite of this. Is that okay?
Yeah. You can have that half. That's your
I'm not going to eat this whole thing.
It's your
Or maybe I will.
He eats a lot of avocados.
Yeah, everyone says you should change your name. You never eat avocados.
No, he eats a lot of avocados.
Here.
Literally since he got here. He's been eating an avocado a day
Probably
minimum.
had a case. I probably had a case.
He literally goes through like
3 or 4 a day.
a lot of avocados.
Not at this size, no.
No,
The
like
small ones.
Haas and like the Papilio types and
These are expensive. These are $4, so
Yeah.
we don't get these. Oh, it's raining.
yeah. The sucky thing about Colombia is that they sell them by weight, and you know these weigh a lot.
Yeah, we actually just found out.
Mm-hmm.
We have a friend that went to Hawaii recently, and they were asking Orlin about fruit. And she said in Hawaii you get they do it by unit. They don't even bother weighing it. So it's like $1 for a big. Was it $1 or $2? $2 per big
The
avocado.
big one too.
That's cheaper than here, technically.
Yeah, which is so weird.
Because we're in a developing nation, it should be cheaper here.
No, avocados in Colombia are a scam. Only Haas is a semi-good deal.
Mmm. Mmm. This one's so good.
I love my food.
Oh, I'm taking up all your room.
I like I like eating like fresh, crispy things.
You look good. Oh, you guys.
My haircut.
I think I saw your video where you talked about it. The what is it? Where you explained why you still have cheat days.
Oh yeah.
Because it doesn't. It's like the doctor says, stay away from sugar. It doesn't mean you can't have it at all. It's just like for the majority of the week, make sure it's low. So he still wants to do videos with me. I want to do a few videos with him where we can have a treat of noodles or something.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about what he's comfortable doing. But you guys know he doesn't eat that way normally ever. You know, if he'll post 5 videos with me, those were spread out for a long time, or he'll go like 3 weeks without touching anything again. So
I tried to stay on a diet, but diets aren't really fun, are they?
no, they're not. This is so good. Ooh.
That looks really cool. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the noodles we had in Thailand that were really good. The carbonara thing, remember?
Oh yeah.
The unicorn noodles.
Yeah.
The unicorn cafe. I love that place.
This one's okay. I like this one more.
Yeah.
And this is so good.
You want some guacamole with that?
That was really buttery. So the secret to this recipe is that we cook it into the flavors.
Yeah.
It's not like a sauce.
It's an actual process.
Ooh, that rain.
It's rainy season. Again.
It's always
It's never dry season here.
except you told me, what was it?
There was
August?
like 1 week or 2 weeks of like no rain, and you could actually see the sky, and that was like incredible because usually you just see clouds and grayness.
It was around the time you unblocked me.
Oh yeah, I blocked
Because then you sent me photos. I'm like, well, how's Miss Katie? And I remember you showed me upstairs, and it was like super clear. See all the buildings. You can see the mountains in the background. Like,
Yeah,
it's never usually that nice.
never clear here.
Mmm. Mmm. How's your food?
Tastes good. You know, I've always liked guacamole. Yeah, I've always loved guacamole. It's delicious.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try this now. How are my teeth?
You have some bread on your teeth?
Oh. Sweet-ish. Not sweet, but
Sweet
more
and
watery.
dense and watery.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
call it dense. I would call it watery.
No, it's denser than usual though. Usually these big avocados are not as fatty.
That's the thing. That's why Haas is always going to be my favorite. I've tried so many avocados, you guys. Well, so is he.
Yeah, we've tried a lot. We went on a little avocado trip in Guatemala and in Mexico. Remember?
We were actually just talking about that the other day.
We
Literally, the
basically-
other... oh, go ahead.
We basically traveled for avocados. Yeah, like our friend Lindsay did Year of the Durian. We did like Year of the Avocado. Remember? Yeah, we had so many varieties. We even had some that tasted like vanilla. It was incredible.
Red
Yeah.
and purple avocados.
We had one that was purple on the inside, and we tried to
Not
take
like
photos.
this purple. It was like
No,
a
it was
little-
like violet. Yeah, a little bit of a violet tinge to it. And we tried to take photos of it, and none of our cameras were working. Like, remember?
And we never saw it again.
Yeah, we never saw it again. And it was just from that one vendor.
Leticia.
Leticia, yeah. And we were like, "Is this ripe?" She's like, "It's ripe." And she's doing like this. And like, it was like a cannibal, really hard.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, "No, it's not ripe." And it turned out to be ripe, and it was rock hard.
Such good memories. Even though it's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other day we were laying in bed and we were talking about just everything we've gone through.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought up Guatemala. And the premise of that whole trip was us basically buying time. So we already had a round trip ticket from Cancun, Mexico to Florida. That's where we were living. And we were supposed to stay in Mexico for about,
Crazy German lady.
for about 3 or 4 months to do I forget how long it was. Maybe 3 months, 2 months.
Yeah.
For it. No, it was like 3. For like an internship live-in assistant for your accommodations, man.
Mhm.
And it turned out to be not pleasant at all. And we're like, well, we're not staying here, but we can't afford Yucatan. He's like, I don't want to take you to Mexico because it's maybe a little too dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, we have to go somewhere dirt cheap. So we went to the northern part of Guatemala, which is safer than like Guatemala City in the southern part. We were in a district called Petén.
But then I think that's actually southern Guatemala.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was northern.
I'm not sure, but this is basically where all the
Yeah.
archaeological sites are. It was very magical.
Yeah, it was very cheap. You could get a hotel
Yeah.
for like $2 a night.
The people were so kind. They were the loveliest people I've ever seen in Central America. So lovely. Remember the Guatemalans?
No, because I couldn't talk to anyone.
They were so nice to us. Remember we were like on the street eating some avocados, and a lady came up to us.
Oh
and
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They're so charming.
Yeah, she came up and she
Yeah.
thought I was homeless because we were like ragabums. We had showered, my hair was long. We wore the same clothes we had like one outfit with us.
Mm-hmm.
We were minimalist, but we literally looked homeless. And
Mhm.
so the Guatemalans thought that we were homeless and struggling. They gave us money to afford food, and I was just really taken aback. No one's ever came up to me and was like, "Here's money for food." So it was really, I remember that, but I don't remember any like conversations. Do you?
No, they were so nice.
Oh.
Yeah. They're very
Darn.
nice. Very humble people. Very humble. Yeah.
That's what I get for not speaking Spanish. Oh, missed call. From you know who.
Yeah, no. She's very dirty. We won't talk about her though.
Oh no, we're not talking about her.
Because she's gonna sue us.
Oh god, they're gonna want to.
Let's just say she's
Should
a little
I
dirty.
actually pause this and go like call her back?
If you want. Nah, she can wait. She's been dirty enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's gonna be in my head the whole time now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be thinking about it the whole time.
Yeah. He should call her then.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna call her.
Okay, you guys. Well, hopefully it doesn't take long. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go call her.
Okay.
This woman.
She's a piece of work, isn't
Oh god. In case I don't come back, let me just end it. You guys, thank you so much. We didn't even get into the gist of it, but as I said, I knew I wouldn't today. Today was just like a celebration, even though I started crying. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow's, or I don't know if it'll come out directly tomorrow or the next day, but just keep an eye out for some videos that I'm making by myself, where I'm gonna sit down and just go over a lot of the details to an extent where we don't have to disclose too much where it's gonna like hurt his family and stuff, or my family. But so that there's no unanswered questions. So I know I have to do that, and I will do that. I just have to go take this call, and I wasn't going to do that today anyway.
Yeah.
So that's on the way. Again, I am sorry for all the confusion. Trust me, there's a reason. I'm not one of those people that does things on a whim. Okay, everything that's happened to me is for a reason, and a lot of it's been out of my control. So I'm telling you, it's all gonna make sense. I promise. Please forgive me for feeling confused. I mean, I can't say sorry enough. I know that's really made some of you angry, and I hated too, not knowing when I can talk about a relationship again, because I never gave you the details to begin with, because I knew for how many months it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If I sat here and talked about it in every single mukbang, it would have ruined my whole channel. It would have turned into a 6-month drama. I made my videos right, which I'm gonna delete, the ones where I was crying and stuff. And I never spoke of it again because I was unsure, and he changed his mind, I changed my mind, he blocked me, I blocked him. He wanted me to come back, then he's like, no, F you, stay there. And then it was not something that you want to be involved in to that degree. Okay, so I didn't even mention anything. I think on Instagram I mentioned like, oh, he unblocked me, we're kind of speaking again. And when I went on the Tosh.0 show, I talked about it, but if you guys saw it, they didn't include most of it. Just a little blurb. A blurb, which I talked about in my video already. So I kind of like said, we're trying to work things out, but that's that. This is like the first explanation to more explanation, but I have to go. You guys, thank you so much. Please don't hate him. Please support us to get through this, because I know my parents, their first 3 years of marriage, they broke up a bunch. And now they've been together for 35 years.
Oh, wow.
So I'm kind of hoping that this happens to us.
It's a long time.
Okay, guys, well, if you're new to my channel, hi. You're like, what are you talking about? Imagine just coming to this video. They're like, what's the drama?
Like, why are you eating rainbow noodles?
Oh, why does this happen?
How does this happen?
How does this happen? So, you guys, consider subscribing. I make new videos every single day. Trust me, it's usually not this confusing. I usually just talk about something and eat. Today was a special day. Those of you that are returning and you support me and have been nice to him and nice to me, and you're rooting for me to get back healthy in the mind. You guys know I went to therapy. I got evaluated for bipolar disorder. Those of you that stayed and waited for me to get back to a healthy spot, I really, really, really appreciate that. I can't thank you enough. And those of you that were kind of making fun of me, I wish you didn't, because it made this whole situation even harder. Because whether or not I was on YouTube or not, I still lived here, and I still got deported, and we still had fights, and a lot happened. So anyways, I need to I appreciate your time. I'm such a blabbermouth. That's something I'm working on. He's like, Nick, you talk too much. If we're going to get past this, you need to learn how to be quiet.
I'm not much of a talker.
You told me something that, okay, this is going to be controversial. Hillary Clinton says it, but she says the key to a successful marriage, I know, people question, but you know, they stay together, whatever. The key to a successful marriage, and it's not her quote, it's quoted from someone else, that most things are left unsaid. Meaning, like, when you're married and you're committed to someone, you don't complain about every little thing. You pick your battles and leave a lot of things unsaid, because that's the only way to get through it. And that's something I need to work on. That's why I learned in therapy. I need to leave a lot unsaid. My mom told me that too. Though she always has something to say.
I know. I was thinking that.
Oh, goodness. Well, she's been together 35 years.
There's nothing left unsaid. She will let you know what's on her mind.
Everything. Is your mom like that way too? I don't know, because...
No, she's not. No, my mom doesn't say things without thinking, usually.
Without thinking.
Yeah.
That's so insulting to my mom. We love you,
No,
Mom.
she does think. It's just your mom.
She thinks out loud.
She doesn't care. Like, she wants you to know what she thinks at the moment. You know, she just doesn't F around.
Yeah. My teeth are blue. You guys, I love you. We're going to see you for more mukbangs. Oh, the electricity's going out.